Hi, and welcome to my second live on YouTube. I want to talk just quickly about this awesome marketing program that I just became a certified reseller of. And I'm so excited about that. I learned so much. I learned a lot about attraction marketing. And attraction marketing is very different than the traditional marketing that we used last century when I was at the television station. And we used to call it pounding the pavement. And we used to have to cold call people, and if you had any friends with a business, you'd want them to be advertising with you, and it was a lot. And our market was in Raleigh, Durham, and so that was at the time maybe a 500,000 people, more than that, but under a million. And with social media, we have over access to over 5 billion users. So as a result, it's a very different kind of marketing. And so what I try to do is to attract people to my um, product, whatever that product might be. And I'm learning how to do that. And that's called attraction marketing. And what that means is you never have to worry about people saying no. You never have to worry about people selling to your friends and family, or DMing people. One way you can market is to do videos, and then those people will be interested, who are interested, which is what I'm doing now, are going to be the people who are interested are going to be attracted to you. And as it turns out, you can pretty much sell anything. It's you that's doing the selling. That's another thing I'm learning about. And I remember being familiar with that concept when I was in radio and television advertising, but I never really understood it. And now I understand it. Like, I am the brand. And I have a wonderful course that I'm learning so much in. So that's what the Legacy Builders course. I'm learning so much in this course. I'm learning the difference between attraction marketing and traditional marketing, ethical practices. There was a whole section on the reseller assessment that I took and passed, I'm thankful to say. And there was a whole section on um, the FTC, the Fair Trade Commission. I started to say corporation, but it was commission, and we had to know what that stood for too. But it was talking about ethical selling. Now, I think we always tried to do ethical selling for the most part in radio and television, but I never had training on that, and it was kinda cool to have training on it. And, then another thing I learned about is Master Resell Rights, and that means if I sell this product, I get to keep 100% profit. And I used to really worry about Michelle O'Neill, who's the CEO. It was like, "How do they make money on any of this?" Because we get to keep 100% profit, which we never got at the television and radio station. We got a commission, but it wasn't 100% profit. But Michelle is making a ton of money. And she's become a millionaire since 2022, and she's doing that. And a lot of people think, well, if you're making a lot of money, you're scamming people, but that's not at all the truth. I mean, this is an excellent course. I'm learning so much, and so many people are learning to make uh, six-figure incomes. Over 100 people are making six-figure incomes, uh, and some of them started like the six-figure welder guy. He started with $6 in his checking account, and he invested in the course, and he was able, probably on a credit card, and he was homeless at one time, and within a year, I think it was, he was making six figures. And he had been laid off from his job as a welder. So there are people who are making money doing this, and it's really nice to see. And he helps other people. He's helped homeless people to do this, because all you need to do is to have a Wi-Fi connection and a phone, and that's really pretty awesome. I'm doing this on a laptop right now, and I like doing some stuff on a laptop, but I do most of this stuff on the phone, and I could be doing this on the phone, but I just like the laptop better. So, Yeah, but you just have to have a phone and a Wi-Fi connection, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, that's all I have to have, well, and a car to do delivery stuff. But the delivery stuff has so much overhead. I pay on average in Los Angeles, I pay about $140, and where I am in the Southeast, um, when I'm doing delivery in a week, if I do it pretty much every day, I pay about $140 for gasoline, which is a lot of money. And that and for well, actually, for a week of that, you can invest in this online marketing program. There are different investment levels. I did the 900 level, but there are 100, 300, and 600 levels too. And at the 100 level would be a week's less than a week's worth of gasoline for delivery. So the investment's really small in comparison to what you learn, and I really am enjoying this. And so I wrote my a newsletter. I wrote my second newsletter, my first as a reseller, certified reseller of Legacy Builders 2.0. And I'm enjoying writing the newsletter. I'm learning the importance of storytelling. And one thing that Michelle told us is that some people take this and they don't even resell it. They could, but they don't. They just want to take it for the storytelling, learning how to do the storytelling and the branding. And I think it's really a wonderful thing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there are other courses like this, but I took a course today, a webinar today, and it was about 3 hours by Michelle, the CEO, and she told us how to make recurring income. And I'm planning to work on that this summer. And recurring income online, um, she's teaching us actually. It's a 3-day webinar, but it's how to make recurring income online at $10,000 a month. And she has a whole formula and shows us the math to do it. And then we get to choose, like somebody's got a book that they're going to do, like book club kind of thing. And I think I'm going to do something with gardening. I'm just going to say that. And I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm learning how to I didn't even know that that was a part of it. I when I started, I'm just really shocked at how many things there are and ways to make money online, and I'm, oops, I'm not sure where that is. Oh, coming up. And I also learned listening today that we're not supposed to say money, so I need to tone that down. I think, on these videos. But there are, I'm so excited. I am able to learn ways to make an income online. How's that? So I hope this live video makes it. I think it will. But it's my second time doing a video, and I just wanted to tell you about this attraction marketing versus traditional marketing, the ethical selling. I really wish I'd had this training when I was working in television and radio, and also learning about Master Resell Rights. I didn't understand that concept. This program has Master Resell Rights, so we can't actually change the course material, but we get 100% profit, and then whoever buys it gets 100% profit if they want to sell it. And some people don't. They just like the content, and it's great content. I'm going to leave you with a poem from my upcoming collection of poems that should be published in the next few weeks. And it's called Outside the Garden, Poems for Sinners. And this is a loose sonnet called Looking Back, from the point of view of Eve. I don't remember what we did before that serpent spoke. Do you recall what games we played, what food we ate, what clothes we wore? It's funny how being outside that gate maims the temptation of fruitful limbs and trees. When God handed down our punishment, when He gave us toil and pain, We didn't seize the chance to ask him how an innocent mistake could cause eternal grief. I'd thought that brilliant fruit was safe for me. Now I wish I'd never seen that luring leaf. What would have happened if we had stayed asleep that day? If we'd never stopped dreaming, could we have stayed forever? From Outside the Garden, Poems for Sinners, and we are all sinners. So I hope you've learned something. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this makes it, even though I mentioned the MONEYWORD. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.